Well, good morning, everybody. Today I'm just going to proclaim a verse that leapt off the pages of the Bible today. It's found in Isaiah 52, verse 11. I'm going to read New King James Version. It says, "Depart, depart, go out from there, touch no unclean thing. Go out from the midst of her, be clean, you who bear the vessels of the Lord." Now, this was referring to the call to holiness of God's priest under the old covenant in the nation of Israel when the temple was being ministered to and in operation, which sounds like it's about to happen again. But anyway, the Levites were called to absolute holiness. And some people say, well, that's great, but Jesus already died on the cross and shed his blood to provide all the holiness I'll ever get in this life and that I'll ever receive. That's true positionally, but practically he expects us who are ministers of God to walk in holiness. Timothy talks about, he says, be holy as I'm holy. But in 2 Timothy 2:1 refers to individuals who cleanse themselves from dishonorable things and become sanctified, useful to the master, and prepared for every good work. Let's read it in context. 2 Timothy chapter 2, beginning of the 20th verse. "In a wealthy house, some utensils are made of gold and silver, just as some are made of wood and clay. The expensive utensils are used for special occasions, the cheap ones for everyday use. If you keep yourself pure, you'll be a special utensil for honorable use. Your life will be clean, and you'll be ready for the master to use you for every good work. Run away from anything that stimulates youthful lust. Instead, pursue righteous living, faithfulness, love, and peace. Enjoy the companionship of those who call on the Lord with pure hearts." So to those that are Christian leaders, those that are Christians, and in any kind of leadership role, whether you're in business or in a pulpit, be holy, be clean, be right. Let your life so reflect the glory and goodness and majesty and holiness of God that people see and seek to turn. I remember reading, in fact, I'll post it in the comments, Charles Finney, a great holiness preacher of the last Great Awakening, preached, if we see sin run rampant in our society, if we see corruption in our government, if we see gross immorality, like some of the depravity that we see on public display is enough to shock even a hardened sinner. But anyway, he said, well, if you see these things, he said the pulpit is responsible for it. Because I heard another guy say, he said, let you spend such a time in consecrated prayer that your life is consumed on the fire of God's altar of holiness, so that when you step into the pulpit or into your workplace, people should still smell smoke on your garments. Well, that's the way I want to live, on fire for Jesus, passionate, holy, and living for him victoriously in every arena of life. And as far as this pulpit concerns, may there be the thunderous acclamation of heaven that says, be holy, be clean. That's my admonition. Amen.